I guess that's me saying it hurts so bad. And see, I don't know why I said that. See, I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, I've got this video on, but I can't even see me. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard that, and I said that I think they got me kidnapped before I even listened to that.
What is it that you think you know?
What is it that you think you know? What's out there? What's out there?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's time to find out.
It's time to find out. It's time to find out.
We are the unexplained investigators.
We are the unexplained investigators. Unexplained investigators. We are the unexplained investigators.
Which usually it's every night, but last few nights I've had so much of it that I just want to shut my eyes and not think about it. I don't know what to do, because if you tell anybody, they lock you up in the hospital.
Right.
Hey, you're crazy. There's only a few friends I can tell. My family I can't tell. So I really don't have anybody. My nose bleeds. It peels. They peel constantly. My eyes got so red a couple weeks ago, and they were hurting so bad, I Googled up eye implants. I looked, I had the same little corner patch and thing in my eye that I seen on there. So I feel like, you know, I couldn't see. I mean, my eyes have never ever done that in my life, but I had to put a rag on it. I couldn't even open them. Just like that, it was awful. So I do think that I've got implants.
From dead north, which is where she's saying that she's having.
It's 67.7.
And what happens here?
Well, after they were messing with my eyes the other day, I kind of could see the drones when it was sitting down. It's like I was seeing a little drone sitting down over here. I see lights over in the woods here, moving, coming towards. They don't never come. The face on. See, like the top of that tree right there. Did you take a picture of that? Do you see? I see the eyes in it right there where it crosses. I see the nose in the tree. Do you see it?
Come up to
No, right here. If you'll look where you're looking at, do you see it? Midway's up.
Was it lighting to where it gets lighter?
Yeah, right there. See, to me, that is something. Don't ask me how I know these things. I just do. I don't know how I know. I don't know how I know these things. It's like I know exactly where I feel like they are.
And you see eyes on that tree?
Yes. It's like a blue eye on the left right there, where the tree comes out, the limb comes out. I don't know if you see it or not, and then like two nostrils.
And is that face always there, or does it?
I haven't noticed it. I really don't come out here that much, but I haven't noticed that one until when we walked out here. You know, I can point things out to you. Now, I've taken pictures around here at this stump, and I get faces in the things coming out of the ground different times with that. For the 2-foot thing, see all these tree stacking and stuff? That changes a lot back in there. And
down here.
I have dogs. I was breeding dogs. All my animals are dead, okay? Every one of my animals are dead.
I thought you may be surrounding the neighbors on the back side.
Yeah, no, nobody can see this land. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. I don't talk to anybody because, like I said, I was put in the hospital for this, and I kind of working with if you tell anybody, you're just going to be locked up again. I'm thinking, okay, getting there some coal out there in the woods, and I'm trying to put everything together that I can.
That's coal. That looks like mortar mix. Concrete.
See, my landlord told me, because I've asked him if is this Indian burial ground, has anything ever been on here? And he says absolutely nothing has ever been on this land. And he's had it, I don't know how long, but a lot of stuff I see looks like a great big ape's face, and I don't know why, but it appear across the road. Sometimes it'll appear here, you know, skulls, looking things like that.
How many times have you been abducted?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
When did the first abduction happen?
I don't know that either. I don't know of ever really being abducted. I've just had all the symptoms of starting to see things, being scared in my home, seeing visions of myself being pulled out through my walls. You know, didn't know why. I just started reading and you know, thinking maybe I did. You know, got you know, my ears bleeding and skin falling off of them, and just the craziest, you know, craziest things.
Who or what do you believe abducted you?
To be aliens. I see them, you know, because I see them now. I'm pretty sure they are
What type of alien?
reptilians.
Okay. Where do you think you go when they abduct you?
Honestly, I think it's around here. I don't think I've ever been in a ship. That I know of. I think that they do stuff from my videos, and I think they do it in my own home or in these woods.
What happens during the abduction?
I don't know that either. I just know that I end up with bruises, and it's like they make me do it to myself. You know, they try to make it look like it's me. I woke up one morning and I had like, my face was all like I was beat up. I don't know. I went to the doctor. They don't know anything. Had tests run. They don't know nothing.
Were there any witnesses to the abductions?
No.
And what are the results of the abductions?
Just I've got pictures with marks on me. I had places on my arms, on my chest right here, and I read that if you put a black light up to it, that if it's yellow, neon yellow, whatever, then you've been touched. And I've done all that. Every time I have the marks, I'll always do that, and it comes up the yellow, bright yellow, whatever, neon. The only time I've ever seen is when I had my laptop, the camera going, and I would see myself. I'd hear myself, and I could hear drilling, I could hear knocking, but I would appear to be sitting there, but the lights would be black, and in where my glasses are, you could see green. All you could see is like a lime green, but you couldn't really see me. You just see lime green, and you could hear knocking and drilling, and you could hear me going, "Oh God," and "Oh," you know, saying stuff like that. So I know what's going on.
Describe one of the UFO encounters.
It's triangle, and the lights are green and red, flashing. Sometimes you can hear jets that go over, usually in the evenings around 6, 7 o'clock, usually at the same time every evening. When the UFOs come over, you don't really hear them. When I go outside, you don't hear them, you just see them, and they will appear. Like, I can walk on the porch, and within 30 seconds, I'm on the porch. One will come from that way, one will come from this way. The drones, it'll be, I mean, you don't, as soon as I walk out, it'll get real dark. Something be like way over past them trees, and as soon as I walk on the porch, it'll start coming this way. And just stop right there and stay until I go back in. If I look out the window, it does the same thing. It doesn't matter where I look out, it knows I'm there. About 2 weeks ago, we seen something shoot out of one of the things that was shining we thought was a drone. And it could be something else, but something shot right out from it and then disappeared. It went up like maybe, I don't know how many feet, and then it just was gone. One of our friends that was here said, "Matt, it's the mothership." I don't know. Yeah, and I can leave, and if I leave, the drone or whatever it is follows me everywhere I go. Everywhere. There'll be more than one. I mean, there's more than one. I mean, it's like, look up and they're following me, you know. I don't even like try to psych them out, see if I'm going to turn one way, and they go wherever I go. Because all I see is the shining at night, and they look real tiny, and that they'll come down to the treetops. I'm never away. I'm never alone. They're with me everywhere I go. If I go to work, they're there. If I go to work with him, they're there. They always let me know they're there. I just know when I see something and see the face, and I know it's them. I think I have the cam in my eyes. I think that they put the camera implant in my eye. Whenever I was looking into my laptop the other night, I seen you could see this thing like reading, you know, what I was looking at. You could see it, my eyes, you know, this thing reading everything I was doing. I mean, you know, it's...
And you can send us that audio
Yeah.
as well? All right, so I think what we need to do now is just get a list of what we need from her on the audios.
Abducting stuff for years and years and years, and, you know, he's like, well, they're not afraid of it anymore, and this and that.